What's going on, beautiful people? I'm trying to get my sage lit up here real quick. I wanted to come on at the last minute. Actually, I'm saying that I wanted to come on, but at the last minute, it was like, go live, do some readings. I was like, okay, I guess I could do that. Oh, shoot. Trying to get this. This one is always so hard to like. Well, I'm going to say always. The struggle must be for real. Hope everybody's having a beautiful 11/11. And I'm going to try this one more time, because I know that is one of my more harder ones. Give me just a second. All right, I'm going to try this one more time with a different one. I got our friend CB in the background playing. Shit, I hope I don't get a copyright strike for this motherfucker. But I'm gonna keep it pushing. Give me just a second. What's up, Ebony? Try to. There we go. All right, y'all. At the last minute, I was sitting downstairs and I thought about going live, and I was like, nah. But then out of nowhere, it was like, go live. I was like, all right, I'll do. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about doing this right here, which is what I normally do. So I was like, okay. Ooh, all right. Okay, I will. All right, here go for you guys. If anybody need that, a little bit. Get you cleaned up a little bit. Energy, not energy, but just any vibes per se. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started now that we got this going over here. So normally I might light 1, 2, or 3 of these candles, but they have me light almost all of them. So we have relax, love, breathe, namaste, balance, mantra, healing. That one is healing, and energize. So I got them all. Well, not all of them, but most of them. So I have 2 back there, 1 right there, and that one right there. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the crazy thing is, before I started, I was like, okay, how many decks I need? Just talking to the collective, trying to see what I need to do. And I was in the restroom, and I was kind of saying to myself, or to them, maybe I was like, all right, I just want to make this just plain reading, no, no channel, please. And before I could even say that, it was like, I was like, okay, whatever. Maybe I shouldn't be asking that, which is right. All right, so we got a total of 1. The decks are numbered. The little orange pieces of paper here for the excuse me, y'all. Give me just a second. Oh shit! What happened to my mass deck? Okay. We have deck number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Oh, damn! I'm missing 8. Oh, I don't have an 8, y'all. Wait a minute. I gotta get another deck. Hold on. I thought I was missing 1. All right, what y'all want? What y'all want? Okay. Dang, that's crazy. How did I miss that? But okay, what you want, 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 what you want. Alright, here it is, here it is. Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't realize I was missing one. So here we go. Here we go. 9, that's 8, that's 9, 10, and 11. That's what we got. All right, so here we go. I guess we will get started. So I'm going to do a general for the 1111 portal. Those that come across the video, if this resonates with you, okay. And if it does not, no problem. So I'm going to do where we were before now. This includes myself. Where were we before now? Okay. So we're going to do before, where are we currently, and where we headed. Where were we, which is where we are now, which is the past, prior to 11/11, whether it was earlier this morning, whether it was last week. Oh shit! I see my battery. Give me a second, y'all. Frickety dick. Damn it. All right, let's see here. And I knew that before I got started. I knew that. But no, you're going to be Miss I Think I Can. Get away with it. And boom, look what happened. Shit. All right. All right. Okay, now we can get started. Freaking, I know, right? What the crapola. All right, so here we go. So the first part is going to be where we are right now, or where we were. Sorry about that. Y'all got me off track here. And I knew that before I came up. I mean, when I sat down, I was like, I need that longer cord because I don't have that much. All right, here we go. Where were we? Kind of thinking about things around magic per se. Kind of drifting, some optimally not doing what they could have been doing. Kind of procrastinating around some things. And then expecting the magic to just kind of happen and okay, we're going to half-ass it and just kind of see if we can move through that. But yeah, no, that was definitely not the case. So we have to put that work in, right? All right, so um, this is kind of like being in your maiden state where most things are pretty easy or have been decently, few little challenges, no giving up, etc. But just kind of coasting right about through here before 11/11. The year kind of started off with a plan. Then the mid-year kind of got like, okay, we got some traction. And then we had got a little piece of the procrastination. I want to call it lazy bone, but we got a little bit of that. So that's kind of where we were. If you come across this video, this is exactly what this is saying. You were at a space where you were doing something, but not the most that you could have done to assist in manifesting to the optimal state. So that's kind of where we are. That is where we were. Okay. I'm going to put that one right there. All right. Let's go to the next card. The next card is going to be, where are we currently right now? Okay. Where we are right now. I know that a lot of us have a lot of plans for things, but sometimes we don't put forth what we need to. And that's okay if you want okay results. Okay. All right. My thing is all up on me. So here we go. That came from deck number 7. And that is the spiritual quest. Unbelievable. So most of us have decided the spiritual quest we're on, we're going to accept that. We've chosen that. There are many things that come with it, many possibilities, a lot of situations, a lot of people flapping their gums. People will want to speak on your journey and that type of thing. But what you doing? What the fuck, little duck? What is you doing? And so while we're choosing this, we're kind of being shielded. You see Ganesh with the umbrella, but as you know, moving forward, the energy is kind of like not bothered, just walking pretty much unbothered. With an expectation ahead and headed for the direction in which they are planning for. Whatever that is that you're planning for, just make sure you move forward with it. Um, this is around the time the umbrella with the shielding over its head or body as well, that you can come across different attacks. And I don't necessarily mean that in a literal, but for some people it is absolutely literal. Depends on what you're doing, what arena you're in, etc. So you want to keep that in mind. Make sure you keep yourself protected, put your protection bubble on, carry your crystals, your stone, whatever you feel like you need that brings you protective. What do I want to say? I guess we could say shielding, right? Because you got a lot of people talk shit out their mouth, but they ain't doing shit. But they want to talk about you, and that does happen. I think that's a human thing to actually happen, where people they have things to say, and a lot of times people really don't mean any harm. They're just used to, in the age of Aquarius and technology, being able to say what they want without really any, not so much as a consequence, but any second thought about, did you hear what you just said? Like, did you really hear what the fuck you just said? Okay. So with that being said, those of you that are on that quest, this would resonate with you right now. And when I say spiritual, I definitely do not mean like as in a dogma. No, I mean like knowing what you need, understanding that there is more out there than just what the average person believes in. And it's deeper than that. And we've made a concentrated thought to have some understanding with that and to connect with energies that is of light and love, and energy that is of pure and goodness, and energies that is about allowing us to connect and understand one another and understand where we're going, and also understand others' struggle, because sometimes we could get caught up in our own walk that we totally forget someone else is struggling with something. It's not that we cannot help them, but some of that is for them to pick themselves up themselves, right? It's kind of like a person that has relationship problems, right? You have these relationship problems. You want to tell somebody. Sometimes it's good just not to tell no motherfucker and just get to it. Get to that work, because relationships take work. They absolutely do. Okay. So even if you haven't work and struggles with connecting with your guides, your angelic beings or ancestors, and you want to, it takes work. You have to really focus on it, right? If that's what you want. So this is what this card is about, your spiritual quest. Some of you will be taking journeys to other cities and states and countries and participating in things such as retreats and festivals and invitations to do things with other people outside of your circle, inside of your circle, alone. And that is a beautiful thing. It is about the growth that is happening that you decided to take. And all of it does not have to do necessarily with the gifts in which you currently are working with. It could also be something new coming up for you. It could also be in a sense that just being an individual, high vibrational being in a place at the right time. That is also part of a spiritual quest, just being in a space. Okay. All right. So that is where some of us are headed now. I'll put that one right there. We can see it just a little bit. I don't want to put it too close to the fire. Now, we're going to talk about the future. What are we going? Where are we going as far as the future, some of us? All right, here we go. I can't wait to learn how to rifle. That's one thing that I can't do, and I've always wanted to do ever since I could play spades and shit like that, but I don't know how to rifle. But one day I'm going to learn how to do that. But in the meantime, chill, I've seen people just push the cards around and pick one off the table. All right, here we go. Thank you very much. What we got? We got, ooh, heritage and possessions. This is about things coming together for us, right? Heritage. Where have we gone? Where are we headed to right now? So when this particular card comes up, I think about what it's meant and what's actually coming through. So I'm gonna hold it closer so y'all can see heritage, possessions. You see the yin and the yang, right? And you see the northwest, southeast, and or west, the direction moving towards the right. That's movement, right? Whether it's up, down, etc. It's not backwards, right? Oh, I would help you to learn Boujee. Oh, okay. 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 Oh, thank you, Keith. So it's kind of one of those things where you're like, all right, what we gonna do? Where we headed to? So with that being said, the direction is up to you. Up at the top, you see the arrow pointing up. Okay. Up at the top, you see the arrow pointing up. Now that's a really important thing to observe. If you are doing the things that you say you want and you're putting it into action, there's no way, no other place than up to go. And the rune for this is Othala. Okay. Now, see the book. The book possess your the book that's being possessed in this particular card. This has to do with your canvas. What you paint on it, what you decide that you want to do, who you want to add to it, who you want to remove. And as you can see, the different energy that is actually reflecting off of it, that has to do with once you decide what you want on your canvas. This is where we're headed now after it's 1111 portal. This has to do with the expansion and the vibration and it reverberating. That is your desires, of course, that you paint onto the canvas. That's what's going to happen. It's almost as if it's going to explode right in front of you. Some of you have already had thoughts about things happening or things coming to fruition. I personally can speak to that just as of this week. And if you have not, yeah, it is a beautiful card key. But if you have not, just know that it is coming, okay? It is definitely coming. And another thing is, I know a lot of times people will have these different, how do I want to say this? Um, so you do like a petition, right? And you feel like, well, shit, ain't nothing happening. Well, did your energy change? Did you decide that there was something that you no longer want to put energy behind? If that was the case, then that is why that energy would change for you as well. So, where you came from, where you are now, and where you're headed to. There's no time frame on it. There's no time frame on it. It's up to you. The yin and the yang pretty much is, you know, how you want it to be. Do you want it to be mixed with good and bad? We need some challenges. So I won't call them bad, but some challenges, right? Do you want some of those challenges? That is the question. But that book, which is your canvas, during this time right now, what you add to it is going to be amplified. And I am speaking specifically of the 1111 portal. Spend some time over the next few days and write down some of the things that you would like to experience, that you would like to call upon and bring into your life. And you can even put time frames in there and watch that happen for you. Just remember the energy that you put behind it. Just remember that. Okay? All right, I'm gonna put that one right there. And I want to make sure I'm just feeling the back of the card, make sure it's not getting hot or anything. Okay. All right, so we're going to keep going, moving forward. Now, if you would like to pick a card from one of the decks, let me know, and I will. So we have, well, I'll just hold them up for you. How about that? We're going to start from right here. This would be, let me see, let me move the camera. Deck number 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going over to the other side of the table. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. How about that? 11 decks for this reading. 11. So, if you want, let me know, and let me know what decks. And if you need me to pan around again, I can definitely do that for you. Okay. So my little cute little backdrop, it just moved out the way. Like, move. All right, let me see if I can bring it back up. I forgot I got the thing on timeout, where it times out. No. Oh, really? For real? There we go. I have to pay attention to it this time because I definitely was not paying attention to that. I like my little 1111. I like my little 1111. You know what? I think I'm going to take these down and put these to the side. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them over here. All right. Now, let's see what y'all saying. What y'all saying? Okay. Okay. You want deck 8. Okay. Tanya, you want deck number 8? Okay. Y'all, they had me pull out the Cali deck. They know I don't like working with the Cali deck. But they had me pull it out, so I had to pull my book out for that one. So, Tanya, this is the one you want? You want from this deck? This is deck number 8. Keith said deck number 8, too. Okay. Okay, that's the way we roll. I know, right? Okay, so that's what you want right here? This one? On deck number 8? If so, I'll go ahead and get started on that. Okay. All right, let's keep going. All right, Tanya from deck number 8. All right, Tanya, I'm going to give you, let's do past where you were, current where you are, and where you're headed after the 1111, or at least during the 1111 portal. Now, so I will pick this one right here. Pick 2 more decks, Tanya, and then tell me what you want to be which. Okay, let's do it again. Deck 1. You can see it now. Deck 2, deck 3, deck 4, deck 5, deck 6, the Ganesh deck number 7, and this is number 8. We already got it. And deck number 9 is the Kali deck. Okay. All right. She said, "Oh Lord." Tanya, come on. Or if you want, I can pick them all 3 from this deck right here. You want me to pick them all three from this deck? However you want to do it is okay with me. You tell me. How would you like to do it? Oh, what the hell? Why would he? Okay. I hate when somebody, I just sit. I hope that didn't pop up. What you think, Tanya? One in Ganesh. Okay. All right. She'll take one. That'll be this deck right here. Okay. That's one. I wish I could tighten that some more, but I can. That's one, and you want the Ganesh deck. Okay. So that deck, and then you'll take this one. All right. Do you care which order? If you don't care which order, then I will just pull them. He said he said let me in. Okay. Okay. So let me go on and get started. All right. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shuffle them, and then you could tell me what you want to be. Okay. So this is deck number one for you. All right, y'all. What y'all want out of this for Tanya? She said just pull. I knew you was gonna say that. How about when I was doing it? It was like I felt like they might say just go on and just do it. You just do it. That's what I thought. That's what came to my mind. That was my thought, though. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, Tanya. That's gonna be current. This is gonna be where you've been prior to 11/11. All right. Where you were, where you are, and where you're headed. She said, just pull. Like, I don't know, Boujee. It's just, why I got to think about it? Just damn. Why I got to even have freaking choices? Why? These cards are kind of big, too. More than a handful. That's hard to even shuffle these. All right. One stack pull. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Okay. Y'all, anybody else, make sure y'all be ready. Let me know what you want to be. Okay. All right, Tanya, where you were. Okay, where you were. Okay. Where you were is around abundant thoughts, right? Of things that you want to bring to fruition. Where you were. That's where you were before 11/11. Whether it was 7 months before today, 2 weeks before today, 7 days before today. You were in a space of really concentrating and thinking about the direction that you want to go. Okay. Tanya said, I'm thinking one gentle card. Okay. How do we get here? So, in between the different moon phases that we've had, you've actually been able to start to think about what you want for your life, like seriously. And funny part, 1 and 7, that's 8. Sound of infinity. Okay. So here we got the moon phases, right? Kind of got some energy coming from moon energy. And we also have a smoky quartz and the regular star. Okay, that's what this card is about. The regular star and the smoky quartz. You can see that a little bit over here, right here. So if you have smoky quartz, it's good to kind of put some energy around that, around where you've come from, and just kind of concentrate on that and what you're moving away from. Now, instead of you having abundant thoughts, now is the time. It's where you want to try to move that abundant thought into an actual fruition of whatever it is that you're trying to um, think so hard about or plan, etc. Some things you cannot just plan. Some things you just have to go in and just do it. You have to go in and just do it. Okay. All right. That's where you were. Place of just thinking about it. Okay. Now, where you are now. Beautiful card. What we got here? Creativity and knowledge. Creativity and knowledge. Creativity and knowledge. Okay. It's kind of working with the air sign. All right. So out of nowhere, something you are birthing clearly. That smoky and the smokiness in the back. Okay. And this is Kinza, the rune Kinza. So this is about you opening up, okay, having a revelation, which you kind of had that during your past life regression, and something actually happening, something that you don't even have to really think about. It's happening naturally, right? And so because of it's got creativity and knowledge, you already have the knowledge for whatever it is that you're trying to do. It's not like you need to take a class. It's not like you need to go within. It comes natural for you. Now, the open hands, this is kind of like a double sword on the good side. This has to do with one, all energetic connections allowing you to connect with it, and also has to do with you, hands open, allowing it to come to you. Okay. So this is coming from um, an, an individual energy on your team, this message coming through for you. Okay. Don't allow also, even though this is about it's starting to mystify and starting to be put into action, also be aware of the double meaning for that as well. Don't allow a smoke screen to come up. Do not allow a smoke screen to come up over what you're trying to bring into fruition. Don't allow it. Okay. When you get opportunity, look up the rune Kinza. I'm sorry, Kanaz. I don't know why I said Kinza. That was weird. Kanaz, Kinza. Huh. I had to say that for a reason. I'm going to put some thought into that. Okay. Maybe that'll come to you. Okay. So again, your creativity around something where you want to be, making that happen. This could be in your personal life. This could be within something around work. It could also be around pleasurable type things. Okay. If you're planning to do something, planning to go somewhere, it could be around any of that. Okay. So that is where you are right now. Okay. Now, where are you headed after 11/11? After this very day, 11/11. Okay. Now, all of these can work together no matter what. Hmm. Perseverance. Keep moving. Move forward. I know you've seen this card before. This card is not one that you probably would not remember. But then, if you really want paying close attention, I can't remember if you was up there or not. But this is the exact card that the chef received. His perseverance. You have to check out. You know when you check into a hotel and you check out, check in, check out, you have to check out of anything that is a distraction as far as discounting or doubting yourself around anything, and keep moving forward with the little thought, with the little changes that you're making, or with the little steps that you're making, or the major steps that you're making. Keep moving so that your cup will be filled, and your cup will be filled with the things that you want, how you want them to happen, if you keep moving and keep going. Okay. That is where you are, around having the knowledge that you need for the things that you want. You know how to get there. Some things, maybe if they're technical, then you get help with that. There are places where you get help for the things that you need, whatever it is, whomever it may be with, or even including it being alone. Okay. Now, you got 8 and 2, which is what? 10, ultimately being the number one. Now, who better to know than the person that you look at in the mirror about what you want for your life, about who you want to connect to? You don't have to ask others. You just go ahead and do it. You have this magical sense of knowing and knowing what you want. And when you know what you want, you figure out how to get it. You know, some people who are very magical, they tend to ask people other things and questions when really the only person they need to be asking is themselves to sit and listen to their team. Like last night, I had like 3 travels back to fucking back. And I could remember them, and the details of them were so weird. Like, and I was gonna talk about them, but I was thinking like, yeah, okay, next time I'm just gonna record, have a voice recording in between them because it just didn't make any kind of sense. I couldn't make sense out of it, but it's okay. All right. So what you're doing does not have to make sense to other people. Your thoughts, you just need to know that you're moving forward and just go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. Another thing that just came into my head is there is nothing around a healing per se for you. If you had been thinking about something, if it's something that you felt like or thought about, if you need to work on this, and that, the assurance is no. Just keep doing what you normally do. There's nothing extra that needs to be done. So I'm not sure if that was something that has come up to you over the last, I'm getting a number 5, over the last 5 days. Something has come up. No worries. It's just going to dissipate like mist and fog in an early, beautiful morning. Okay. All right. That's all I got for you, Tanya. Um, if you want to take a picture of that, there you go. I don't know if you can screenshot. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you could. So that would be your first one. And I'll leave that up for you to get that. Okay. All right. And then I'll give you that's where you were going. And this one is where you are now. I'm just trying to make sure I get the light on it where you can get the shot of the foil. It's really hard for me to do. There we go. There we go. You can get a picture of it like that. And then I'll stand it where you can get a picture of that. These cards are beautiful, but they're hell to deal with when you're trying to take a picture. There we go. Oh, that's cute. There we go. Okay. All right. Now, and then where you were in the thought process of thinking about abundance, where you were, doing a lot of thinking about it, doing a lot of thinking about it. There we go. So you can see that. There you go. And there you go. And there you go. All right, let me see what you're saying. You said gratitude. You can't make this shit up. Love. I appreciate this timely snatch. I was feeling some kind of way. Thank you. And thank the teams. Absolutely. Apparently, that's what I guess they figured as much. So that's why it kind of came up. Any of those messages for you? All right, so let's see. We got Keith is next. All right, Keith. I know you said you want 7. Oh no, you said 8 too, didn't you? You said 8. Okay, let's see. All right, I know you want 8. That's the Ganesh deck. Okay, I got you on that. What other 2 do you want? Or do you want all 3 of them where you were, where you are, and where you're going? Do you want all 3 of them to come out of the Ganesh deck right here? Or do you want, what other ones do you want? I can show them to you again. Deck number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is an affirmation deck. 7. You already picked 8. 9. That's the Cali deck. 10 and 11. Can you believe they got me working with 11 decks? Like, what the hell? All right. 8 was the pink. Oh, 8 was the pink. Oh, okay. Let me move it. Okay, I moved it back, Keith. I moved it back. Listen, she's like, I need that deck. Give me that one. Okay, I got you, Keith. You know probably what happened when I moved them, and they're on the same set. I have to remember to put them in front of each other. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it, Keith. I got it. Okay. All right. 7 was Ganesh. Okay. So you want 8, 7, 1. All right. 8, 7, and 1. All right. Let's go with the first one, Keith. Here we go. All right, y'all. We got Keith in the house. Cosmic Empress Key. And so any of you that come across this video, she also has a YouTube channel, and she also does readings, and she's also a medium. She makes cosmic keys. Check in with her. She's a highly powerful individual, and I respect her a lot. Glad to be in her circle. Okay, and again, she's amazing. I only fuck with amazing people anyway. Now, that's not true, because everybody needs someone, no matter where. I meet people where they are for the most part. Okay. All right, there we go. Here we go. Thank you very much. All right, y'all. Deck number 1, where you've been. A lot of mystery around the things that you had coming towards you, and thinking about your destiny. Like, what am I meant to do? Like, seriously, what am I meant to do? Right? And then you just been doing all this interweaving, right? Interweaving as you see it's kind of like the magician, just a little bit, but just things are being woven into your life, Key. Things are being woven, and they're being amplified to things that they're weaving into your life, places that you're going. Okay. And you have Perthro, Perthro. Okay. Per Perthro. Perthro is the room. I don't know how I lost the name. That's the room. So you want to look that one up. But this is about things that's been coming into your life being amplified, right? Okay. As you decide the next direction for things that it could be something as simple as your home life. It could be something as simple as the journey that you want to take with individuals. Whatever you're thinking, it is already being woven for you. In fact, it was something that has happened over the last 3 months. Some different changes have been coming across to you through your life for what's to be. It doesn't matter if it has to do with things, situations, or people. It's happening the way it is supposed to happen. Finances, travel, including sitting your ass down, including sitting your ass down to concentrate on it. Sometimes we could be doing so much and giving so much of ourselves to others that we don't sit our ass down, like really sit down to concentrate on what we want to do. Due to thoughts of thinking that I need to be consistent and stay on top of things, but you do, and you are, right? So with that being said, you have different individual energies working behind the scenes, weaving exactly what you're expecting and have been putting on your canvas, just the way that you want it, right? Several hands, several energies, not just one, because each one of those hands that you see, each one of them, 1, 2, and 3, is from different energy. It is not the same energetic, I guess you want to say, makeup. Okay. And they are not of this world, of course. So it could be a combination of ancestors, guides, angelic beings, your higher self. Boom. Here we go. Let's talk about that. Higher self stepping in. You not trusting yourself. And why? Well, just because you have human error. And sometimes we feel like I don't have room to make no errors, y'all, in this shit now. What we doing here? What the fuck is we doing? I do not have the room to make error. I don't have the time to make error. Well, I need to make this happen now. Okay? Stop second guessing yourself. Be as clear as possible. You've been clear, but there was like, okay, there was a switch up or a change in something that you've been thinking about that you wanted for your life. Did the switch up and change take place because you started to doubt yourself, the ability that it is coming, or it's taking too long? What happened? Any of that per se will cause kind of like a hiccup per se, or a stall, a pause, right? Get back on track with it, whatever it is. Okay. So ancestor said, and thank you for the snacks, boo. Thank you for the snacks, boo. Thank you for the snacks. All right, what you want woven? What do you want amplified? What do you want woven into it? This is the perfect portal time to do that right now, because this is where you are, Keith. This is where you are right now. As they are weaving, what is it that you want? You've said some things, but what's more important in the heart space that you want? Put that in there. Be specific about it. Okay? Be specific about it. Okay? All right. Now, I'm sorry. Let me get back to that. This is where the space where you were. Energy as far as this is them weaving. I said this is where you are. I apologize. This is where you were prior to today. Prior to today at 11:11, this is where you were thinking about these things and what they're doing. Even though the weaving is still doing, this was more about you thinking about your life. Your life. Okay. All right. Now, okay, let's do number 8. Number 8. This is where you are, or things surrounding of where you are right after 11:11. Let me see. Thank you, Keith. All right, what we got for you, Keith? We got for you adaptability. Adaptability. So these steps right here leading to where you want to go. Okay. Now you have got the lace agate. I actually have one of those over there. The lace agate is what you've got. It's for one of the crystals that you can wear. It's so weird, but I think it's the lighting. I'm trying to see what will make you see it better. There we go. The lace agate. And then you got the air element. Okay. That's what you're working with, which I love to work with the air element. Can we see that? All right, y'all. I'll be trying to hold it the right way. There we go. The air element, which is on the side right here. All right. So let's talk about this. The steps moving upward. Okay. Upward towards what you want to work with, what you want to do. Now, because it says adaptability, like shit be going on. Like, look, I want to be able to do this. How much longer before that? Like, it's like adapting with the change. Sometimes those changes that have occurred or been coming, they come for us. And I'm speaking for what is coming through. They come from us, come at the most inopportune time. And we're not looking for a lesson at the time. Like, I don't want to learn that. Like, dude, like scoot over. You know how when you're going down the a church row trying to get a seat and you're like, dude, scoot over. Like, it's not like they're saving a seat, but nobody's sitting there. Like, slide down. Why do I have to jump over? Right. Same thing. Okay. Now, this is more or less about where you are right now, the adaptability. You're at a point where you kind of been jumping through some hoops, been doing some things. Now you just want to be able to coast. Like, come on, come on. Like, okay. But this is about, because you're so adaptable, when whatever it is coming forward with, that they've been weaving for you, what happens is that because it's going to be something that's going to be constant change. Thank you, teens. You have already been in the mode of, okay, we're going to be doing this. Okay, no, not that. Oh, no, not that. Okay, we're going to do this. Oh, we're doing that. Because of that adaptability, it's going to be easier for you to actually be able to understand, okay, I get where I got to have all this movement going on, right? Same thing, okay? So this is about you actually mastering, adapting to things because of the different levels and the different things that you're going to be moving towards. Because this is just moving straight up. It's also moving straight up for you, Keith, just like Tanya had something like that too. So yeah, if you're ready for that, call it in like you've been doing. Thank you for the snacks. Nick, what the? Okay, y'all. Okay. All right. And let's do number 7, which is the Ganesh deck. Okay. I just heard wishing on a star to follow where you are. Wishing on a star. Ain't that song? Come on through, y'all. Come on, stars. Come on. All right, here we go. Come on through. All right, what you got for Keith? All right, Keith. What we got? Healing. Healing. Whether it's healing of you, healing of someone else. This is what's coming through. You got 3, 6, which is the number 9. You love that song, Bring Me to It. I love that song, okay? Wishing on a Star. So this has to do with also your healing abilities, right? So if you look at Ganesha and how they're looking back, this is about things that you've done, lives that you've touched. This is where you're going. Notice it's sitting on a peacock where you've been, okay, where you have been, but where you're going. You look back, you've used many tools to heal. And now you're moving forward. You're looking back just to see the things that you've accomplished. Now that you've accomplished them, you realize that as a healer, sometimes we need healing with things, period, as they come up. But more than anything, your mental space, okay? More than mental space. This is about you healing. This is about, you got the card earlier. This is about you healing others, you self healing self, and moving forward because as you heal, you're constantly shielding, right? Self about things and situations, but we got to pay attention to us too. As a light worker, it's very important. So they're saying, all right, now listen, while you're doing all the healing of others, don't forget about your damn self. Call us in, let us know what you need, okay? And you will know that because you are a medium. You would know what you need for you, okay? So I did just get dream state. So some things will probably come up with you over the next couple of days about some things and some directions that you're going to be going or what you're going to be doing, and or some probably some individuals specifically about who you may need to assist in some healing things. And healing does not mean always your hands. It don't necessarily mean your tools. It could be the words out of your mouth. It could be touch, and you know this. So, with that being said, there's others coming. And also, as we see Ganesha riding on this peacock or sitting per se, right? The peacock is looking as if like, look, are we going or what? Let's ride, right? But Ganesha's looking back of all that's been accomplished and all that you've done, Keith, to get here, the many people that you've helped, the many, you already know that it's coming where you're going to be assisting some individuals of higher status, right? They may even have you on deck at hand, what do you call that, on retainer, okay? With that being said, you're looking back just like, wow, I really have come a long way. Like, I really have. And then the peacock, that's one of your guys. Like, we're going to sit here and stand about this. We're going to stare at it all day. It's not a guide, but it's as if one of your guides are saying, listen, let's go. Let's ride, okay? All right. She said, I also touched my peacock feathers today. Girl, okay. Listen, we can't make this up. So have faith in knowing if you look at the feet, they're not even touching the ground. That means you are literally in motion, moving from where you were or are, which is adapting to things, just actually knowing what you need to adapt to, okay? Where you are now before the minute before the 11:11 to now where you are to healing more of it, okay? Feet not touching the ground, that means you are literally mid-air. That means you are in motion for what is happening, right? So now you just gotta, maybe you want to add something to your canvas, or maybe there's some things that, this was on my canvas prior, I'm going to take this off now because I think I've met that to some degree, and to where it's going to be on autopilot. And now decide what direction you want to do, or you want to do more of something, etc. But just remember, not at a state of, I'm going to use the word exhaustion, but not literal, but like you don't have to overdo it. You've done a lot to where you pretty much on autopilot now. Okay. Don't overdo it. All right. Okay. That's what I got for you, boo. So I don't know if you got a picture of the card. So we'll start one. This is where you were. Try to get it where we see it full. Okay. This is where you were. Where you were. destiny, mystery, things going around you, understanding things that you're connecting to and understanding why things are happening, situations, people, etc. And then you want to get another view of it like this if you want to. Birthrow. And be sure and look that one up as far as the room is concerned. And then this next one is adaptability. Adaptability. Make sure you get your picture of that one if you like. Adaptability. Okay. And then the last one, it was the healing card for Ganesh. Ganesha. Ganesha. I love to say Ganesh, but I know it's Ganesha. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something else and holding it. So there we go. Okay. Beautiful card. Just beautiful. Okay. All right. And that's where you are. You're so welcome. All right. Let's see. Crimson Sound Therapy. If there's time, Boujee, I'll take deck 5, 7, and 9. You got it. You got it. We got time. We got time. We got time, girl. 5, 7, and 9. So we're going to go with 5 first. All right, here we go. This is deck 5. All right. I'm going to do them in the order. All right, so I was just given for you, Crimson Diva, no matter the order that I do them in, you're going to put them in the order in which you feel they were going for your life. In other words, I'm just going to give you the card and you're going to, and any information that comes with it, and you're going to decide this is where I was, this is where I am, or this is where I'm going. That's not, they're not going to give that to me to give to you. Okay. You're going to tell yourself that. All right. Okay. Which I think is kind of a cool thing, but I don't mind doing it. They just said, we know you don't, but this is what we want for her. She will know. All right, here we go. This is deck number 5 that we're giving to you. Okay, the card for that is protection. Protection. Whether there's feeling the need for it or whether you were in the mode of protection, being protective, etc. Situations could come up with self, people around you, family, etc. There was a time whether either you are or you're moving towards or whether you have been in the space of protection, you would know what that is. So that card of protection. And the ring kind of like on a door knocker through the nose. It has to do with grabbing onto it, right? May not have to grab it very often, but when the need is there, you know exactly what to do. You know exactly what to do, whether it's for you and yourself or you and others, whether it's in situations, people, and or things. Okay? It could also be around business. You would know what that would be. You may not put them together at this very moment, but you may do that once the cards have all come out. Okay? All right, so if you want to take a picture of that, go ahead and do that. I'm trying to keep it where there is no direct light shining on it. Protection. Okay. I'm going to get a screenshot of that. And then also got the video. I don't know why I do this because you got the video. It's going to be posted anyway. Okay. So that will stand for 1. Now, what we want you to do, what we would love for you to do is, and this is us, the people in the live, being nosy. We want you to tell us which one was the past, the future, and the past, your current state since 11/11 is here, and then after 11/11, where you feel yourself moving. So we want you to tell. We just want to be up in the business, okay? We just want to be up in the business, okay? Okay. All right, so let's keep going. You're welcome, Key. You're welcome. Okay, okay. All right, let's see. So that's 5, and she wanted deck 7. This is the Ganesha deck. All right, let's get to it. These big bugs. I just feel like I'm going to snap a nail when I mess with these cards. They so big. But I love them, though. Okay. All right, there we go. Thank you. This is from deck 7. Now, we got the Ganesha deck, and you have achievement. Okay. Now, Let's talk about this. Is a beautiful motherfucking card. Achievement, whether it be with uh, others, self, others joining after doing so much for so long by yourself. Now there's going to be or will be accompaniment of two others for whatever reason and obliging to assist. Okay, this also has to do with working with Ganesh. I'm just trying to allow it to come in. Excuse me. All right, so big energy around some of the things that you're wanting to do is coming, whether it is something minor, like want to have more free time to myself, or whether it has to do with working on a project that you kind of picked up and stopped or started, or a situation. This is something that Ganesha is asking you to put on the table, your altar, feed it fruit, and allow it to come to pass. Because you have the ability to connect in all ways for what you need. Sometimes it feels as if they are moving a little slow just because there needs to be more fertilization under the situation and or things. It is available to you. Just know that the process is always, as far as speed, up to you, the individual soul. So do your best if you want that to be something more of an immediate visualization, or you want to feed it because of the things that are on your plate. And just be mindful. All right. We thank you for coming through. That was beautiful. We thank you. Okay. Thank you for coming through. Okay. Tanya said, teams lighten up our path. Gratitude. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Says she got it. She got it. Yes. Okay. All right. Gratitude. We give thanks. Absolutely. Okay. So let's, what else y'all got for Crimson? Because I know it's something else on this card. All right. So this is about two individuals. Now, these two individuals, they're making it very clear right now. This has to do with the young women in your life. Two of your daughters. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It has to do with them. There is something about each one of them and a new beginning in something. Oh wow. Or a direction in which they're pretty comfortable with and what they're wanting to do. Okay, so this is really weird. So the first thing that just came up with one of them is like modeling, like being, you know how somebody might want to be a hand model, a foot model, or something like that. And I didn't get modeling to the degree of, I didn't get modeling to the degree of like famous for it, but I did feel like it was modeling to the degree of being known for something. So with that, like being the face of something. So that's what's coming up, and that's for one of them, and that they'll be comfortable with it, or has been, or will be. Okay. Now the other one is going to be full on support. That's why they're kind of sitting. You can see right here where they have their feet. They're sitting on their feet. They're pretty comfortable with what's going on, right? And so they're being guided, right? It's the type of relationship that they have, a closeness. It's like an unsaid thing. You know how sisters can have that barking at each other type thing, but it's an unsaid love that is, it is as if they were one. Like I'm trying to, I'm trying to find the words for it. It's if they were one but split into two. Now I'm not speaking of fragment, but I'm just saying soul connection wise. Okay. All right. Now it's also coming up about dress, the way they dress. All right. The way they dress is going to change. Um, like more fashionable. They're going to have a knack for something around clothing. Now, I don't know. I'm getting clothing, so I don't know if it's like buying and selling things like that, or if it is around clothing as in making things, but it's something around something you wear. Okay, so keep that in mind. And of course, I know that you'll support, etc. But they will master this. Okay, they, as in, it will either be something at some point they'll want to do for together, or it's been in the past they thought about it, or currently it's something someone is thinking about. Okay, like the little boutiques. Okay, that I get it now. Okay, maybe like a boutique or something. Okay, all right. So that's where we are on that. Okay, you are to tell us what that is, past, present, or future. All right, let me go to deck number 9. And this is my Cali deck, y'all. Y'all know that this is not one that I work with at all. And I was told to get to it. So I have it, and I have my book so I can, and I'm sure she's going to assist with whatever interpretation it needs to come through. And I stood there at the box when I needed to get another deck, and I was about to dig through, and they said, no, that one right there by your hand. I looked at it, I was like, which hand? Because I know we ain't talking about that one right there. They was like, yeah, pick that deck up. What the fuck? They was not playing. Look, I ain't even been back a good week. Good damn. What the hell? I'm gonna read y'all comments in a second. Yeah. All right, here we go. That's what they got for you. Here we go. Oh, let me get it. All right, sis. Let's see what you got. He is not playing. What we got? What we got? Ooh, boo, Buvan Ishvira. Buvan Isvari. Buvan Isvari. Now look, Buvan Isvari. Look at her lit up. Okay, Buvan Isvari. Why I gotta have hooked on phonics? They say you always doing hooked on phonics shit. All right, let me see what this one is about. So this is the card. Okay. They own, I know they own us, both of them, because they made me pull out. You have to pull too. Girl, are you serious? All right, so here we go. Damn, Keith. Should have gave me a heads up. Shit. All right, let me see what that is. That's 19. All right, give me a minute, boo. Let's see what that's about. Bo Buvan Isvari. That's a lot in a mouth. Buvan Isvari. All right, here we go. 19. All right, here we go. I'm going to take a picture of this and send this to you. Okay. It says, our cosmic mother is the light bringer, the sun, the moon, the light renewal and healing. She is the divine voice, the sound of creation, the sublime note that births a golden era. Here is the capacity to create a clean slate, a fresh start. She is hope and she is arising. She protects and preserves that which is worthy of the heart. That means you only fucking around with people that deserve you. Okay? Any misconception or any misunderstanding about, is this one okay? Is that one okay? No, you move with what makes your heart feel delight. Okay? All right. She shines in the peripheral state of divine beauty and radiance, reigniting our creative fires. All right, here we go. This is about you working with her to do something around the creativeness. Okay? Attracting to us the most supportive and honoring circumstances. Her presence signifies utmost grace. All right. Okay. So this is about more than anything. Okay. And also, she is the goddess of abundance and the kind priestess that provide the pathway to healing and fulfillment. So this is more or less about you paying attention to the heart space. What makes you feel good about individual situations and or things? And go on with that. Sometimes the heart space can make us can lie. We feel like it, right? Because that's how we fuck up and sometimes make mistakes by going with your heart, right? Or sometimes we want to do the logical. And sometimes the heart we get pissed at it because like, damn, I knew I should have known. I shouldn't have gave you what. So this is about those changes in that area. Okay. And it's also because it's around abundance, it could be around anything relating to abundance. And I'm going to send you all the pages that go with this. Ooh, they got an invocation ritual. I'm definitely sending you this shit. Okay. Girl. Okay. That's what we had on that. Okay. Now, I want you to tell us this one is where you're headed towards that abundance, the heart space, making decisions around that. It could be logical things, but sometimes we want what we want, right? So, well, which one is this one? Present, current, past? Is this one present, current, past? Or is this one present, current, past? All right, so let's start with this one, the protection one. Okay, I'm gonna read y'all stuff in a minute. All right, we want to know. I want to know. My nose ass. I know Tanya want to know. Okay, tell us, Graham. Is this one present, current? Is this one past, current, or future? You don't have to go into detail. Tanya, see, I told you, Tanya want to know. Merely because they didn't tell you, you would feel the vibration of which one is what. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to put it down. All right. Let me move that out the way. Here we go. Cram said current, but can really fit all three. Okay, so all right. All right, this one's current, but can fit all three. We're going to put that one to the side. All right. All right, what about the Ganesh card, achievement? Which one is that? Is that present? Is that past, current, or future? This was a beautiful card. You're right about that. This one, past, current, or future. Or is that one past, current, or future? The goddess of also abundance, which is Bhuvaneswari. Ooh-wee. That's hooked on finds for real. These two is the ones we're trying to figure out. I know they're going to get me for copyright. I know they are. I have to take this strike or share. I think you can share it. All right. Put these here. Sorry, y'all. What we got? She said, oh, so much going on with this guy. Damn. So much going on with this card. Okay. Past. Because they're kind of already doing this already. Okay. So that you say that one is the past. All right. And what do you think about this one? Because this one has to do with heart space. It has to do with being true to self. It has to do with abundance, things coming in have already come or currently coming in, etc. Which one? I know it, right? They are. And I never really thought about um Kali's card is that as such. Actually, I wouldn't even look at most of the cards in my decks. I always look at each one of them. This is one deck that I haven't. Where I'm headed. Okay, this is where you're headed. All right, cool. All right, there you go. All right, we are done with that. All right, let's see here. Let me go back and see what y'all saying. Come through, CB. I know, right? Golly. Let's see. I'm just looking at the comments real quick. I love her. I get lost in the deck, so I have to take my time. Yeah. Her energy is everything. Yeah, it is she got that big energy. That's for real. I pulled the deck out and looked like, okay, I'll get to it in a few I'll get to it in a few days. Baby. This is the first time I touched cards since I've been back from Jamaica, and you see what is happening. And Tanya talking about her eye jumping, like, what the hell? You right, Keith. They are both of us, okay? You can feel the vibe in the pig. Yes, I agree. Okay. Okay. Yes, it is. It draws you into it. I agree. All right. So, all right. I think Ebony is in here. Ebony, you still in here? If you are, you let me know. Ebony, you want some, Ebony? It's funny because I feel like they each could fit all three. Why? Why are they playing with me? Listen, that's why, you know what? Before Tanya and Keith, I was doing theirs and they just, told me what to say. Right, for you, they wanted you to pick. So maybe there's a method to the madness. I don't know. They playing with you like Boujee was playing with me with Keith the other day, talking about no, and I felt like they playing. You know how you feel like somebody like this big smile somewhere, like you can't see it, but you can feel it. Yeah, that's what I felt like. You welcome, Sue. Did you get a picture of them? Because that's a beautiful card. That is a freaking beautiful card. Looking into the camera don't do it any justice as if I was actually looking at it on the thing. My third eye jumping as you dealt with Callie Dead. Yeah, she's something else. All right. Put that back. All right. Thank you very much, Kylie. We appreciate it. See, I did what I was supposed to do. I did my due diligence. Okay. All right. So Ebony said 7, 3, and 6. We're gonna go with 7 first. That's the Ganesh deck. All right. She's already. All right. What we got for Ebony? What we got for Ebony? Okay. They told me to put that down now from here. Damn. Oh, y'all know it's hard to. Oh, okay. There it is right there. There we go. There's your jumper. Right. Here we go right here. Belonging. This is your past. Belonging. Feeling that you need to belong. Someone needing to be part of your space. Um, and you look at the little rope in the hand, released. You've already released whatever it is that needed to be. And look at the hand with the hand up right here. Stop. No, it's a no for me. No. And then look at what Ganesha's on. Look at that rat. Holding the noose, you know, kind of loosely, like, but being released. You releasing. Okay, someone from your space that no longer deserved you there. Like the sitting on it has to do with you capturing and deciding that they're not going to be in the space like they have been before. This could be work related. It could be personal life. It could even be your children. Okay. You have decided, no, I'm conquering this. No, I'm moving past this. No, this is a past card. This is the past. They felt like they belong, like, yeah, no, you don't belong here. You feel like you're supposed to be here, but yeah, no, and it was good, but it's not anymore. It's kind of like the kids that keep robbing your purse. Why you keep taking dollars out of my purse? I'm just using that as an example. Okay, just as an example. But you've had enough. And it is a no for you. It is over. It is a no for you. Absolutely. Now, I want you to look at this plate right here of gold shit, like the nuggets. And I want you to look at this one, the fruit, right? This has to do with the offering that you actually gave to an ancestor. So they stepped in and they stopped. They stepped in and like, no, no. So they stepped in to help you. Something was happening. So because of something that you either asked for or something that you celebrated or something that you've gave up to an offering to ancestors, they stepped right on in and put a dead ass halt to that. So they assisted you with that because you struggled with something. This was the past. Now, Moving forward, it's going to be all gravy. So stay on track. Stay on track. You have conquered the beast. And the beast could also be within you the ability not to want to let go, the ability to want to stick around or want something to still be there or to be in that space or to do that thing. Okay, this is about you releasing it and you're over it. It's kind of like the monkey on the back. You know, you sitting on it, squashing it. Like you ain't got to kill it, but you just like, yeah, yes or no, bitch, motherfucker, hell no. Get the stepping, get to stepping. Okay. All right, if you want to get a picture of that while we got it, go ahead and do that. The numbers on this one was 4 and 1. And you don't have to take a picture because you'll be able to see this on camera really good. It just looks small to me because, of course, it's on my camera phone. All right? All right, let's keep going. All right, so you wanted that one. Okay. Let's see. Yep. There are multiple messages in all of them. Okay, you got it. Okay, cool. All right. That's always good to know. Wanting T to flex her read the cards muscle. She need to flex her read the card muscle. That's crazy, right? Okay. Let's see. Key said, "Yeah, I held my laugh. I heard a deep laugh. Like he kept me straight face like a motherfucker. Gotta love him. I know, right? I know." Okay, so let's see. That's the first one. Now you wanted deck number 3. This is the tarot deck. Let me shuffle these good because I didn't shuffle these all at the beginning. All right, what y'all got for Ebony? Ebony, that's your past. All right. All right, so let's get to it. You got the Judgment card in reverse. You got you got the Judgment card upright. All right, so I want you to think of a question in your mind, if whatever question that you may have had as we were going through this reading, and that answer for you is a yes. Okay, now let's talk about the Judgment card. Now, a lot of times this has to do with a celebration of something that was supposed to happen, and I actually feel like because this is current for you, this is current. So this would have something also in connection with this card right here, the belonging card. The celebration of something no longer being bound by and or something that's coming up in which you're going to get some relief from, right? So it could also be um, something that you, for example, if you've been putting something off and feeling guilty about it, this has to do with you being able to, like, you know what? Why do I feel guilty about this? It could be like, why do I feel guilty about pulling my kids out of private school and putting them in public school? I'm just using that as an example. You no longer have to feel that. For one, it would be a financial relief for you. So this has a lot to do with something around some guilt that you've had, right? Just know that whatever the situation is, it served its purpose and you can move forward. It has not anything to do with learning a lesson and moving forward. It's just moving forward because it no longer served you, right? So you're getting some actual, what we'll call satisfaction from knowing that you move through that because this is the current state right now. This is the current. Okay, you being able to celebrate it. Hell, you celebrating with some friends and shit. Like, my nigga, you did that shit. Okay, dude, you dodged that. You know, this is kind of what this is about. Okay, all right. So it also has to do with things coming and going. Things coming and going. Things coming and going, having to, you have to be open to that too, not being resistant to it. Okay, try not to be resistant and try not to be go back and forth with your thoughts in your head. The Judgment card, when it comes up, also it also has to do with whether or not you making the right decision. But the celebration part has to do with, okay, I moved through it. Oh shit, yes. Or I'm about to move through it. Okay. Now, when this happens, we have to make sure that whatever it was that was coming through and or moving, we have to make sure that we don't tie any karma to it or create any with our emotions. So just be mindful, be careful about the thoughts that you have around whatever this card is about and the other one because they go together. Okay? All right. Put that one there. Okay, what was the other one? The other one's 6. Deck number 6. All right, perfect. And this is the deck that Fee made. I don't know if y'all know. I think it's Phenomenal Fee. She made this deck, and I love this deck. So come through, team. We got 4. This is actually about the direction of future. Direction of future. Thank you, team. Here we go. What they got for you. Here we go. Take a moment to journal your thought. Journal your thoughts. It's really okay to do a mental dump every now and then. So this is about as things are moving past as of this 1111 portal. You'll start to make mental notes and or write things down like, okay, this is where I was and this is where I'm going. I need to be okay. So because I'm headed in a direction that feels good for me, I want to make sure I stay on track. So you write those things down, whether it's a plan, a to-do list, bullet points about something. You just want to make sure that you stay on top of it. Okay, stay on top of it and be okay with having a little breakdown every now and then, tears or emotional. It's okay. It is a form of release and it's very necessary because there will be things that remind you of that situation, that thing, that action, etc. Okay? All right. And that is it. Okay? All right. And I think that that is it. All right. That's all I have for y'all. Do y'all have any question for me? Thank you for allowing me to do this on this 1111 portal. It was just really last minute. I didn't have any plans to do anything. Let me see if I could turn this camera around. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Right. And see, Tanya said, from Keith's live to this, I feel better, focused, and revived. Yeah, somebody else. Somebody wake up, trust to seal the deal. You seal the deal yourself. You seal it. You seal it, Tanya. You seal it. You got the ability to do it. Okay? You do it. You, your cheerleader. You do the damn thing. Okay? All right, let me see if I can. Oops. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me see if I can turn this around real quick. There we go. All right, y'all. I'm glad that we got finished with that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I keep forgetting I don't want to touch the wrong thing. These freaking nails. Hold on, y'all. They told me to go ahead on and do this 1111 portal because I wasn't planning on doing anything. It was at the very last minute. It was so cool. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Yeah. So moving forward for this portal, I'm not really sure how long this portal lasts, but I do know that the money that I had left over from when we were in Jamaica, I actually am going to be using that as some ancestor money. I know it's real money, but that's even better for me, right? I won't burn it, but I'll set it out with significant meaning behind it, because it is about your intention. So, with that being said, it's kind of like I want to say that we are, how we decide we want things to appear and our intentions for how we use things. I feel like I'm sideways. Okay. I think it's my camera. But anyway, you glad you woke up and caught this. Me too. So I want to say to y'all, hope y'all, anybody that comes across this, I hope you have a beautiful day. Feel free to reach out to me while this portal is still open. I'm not really sure how long it's going to be open, but feel free to reach out to me and I will pull some cards. You let me know which deck number it is. If you watch it from the beginning, you see the numbers. I'll leave the cards on the deck for probably midday tomorrow. So if you get this, leave me a message, okay? You put some on the altar too, keep. Okay. Yeah. I kept some of that money because that's true. That is true ancestor money per se, because it come from another place, the island. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Have a beautiful evening and thank you for coming on. I know it's late and everything. Yeah, it's 1:29 here. It's 2 wait. Some of y'all at oh damn. That's late. But anyway. Oh damn. You know what I was gonna do? Look, I got my cauldron. I was gonna write some things down for you guys and burn it and send it up with the portal. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Okay, I'll do that tomorrow. As part of 11:11. That's what I'm gonna do. So I have my paper here. Have my paper, and I was gonna write something on it. You tell me what you want, and that's because that's your energy. And then I was gonna put it in the cauldron and burn it for the 11:11 portal. Damn, I forgot. I just now saw it sitting over there. So I'm gonna go live tomorrow again, and we're gonna send some stuff up with the 11:11 frequency. Okay. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all. Have a beautiful morning, evening. All right. Take care.